If you're a parent, you're probably going to cringe. A Toledo public school bus running a red light. That ticket, November 7th, 3:48 p.m. at the intersection of Cherry and Delaware. The I-Team discovered 3 red light citations in 2012 for the district, several more for speeding.
I was surprised to see that we had some of that. I know when I had the opportunity to do some investigations, there's various reasons for that. There could be some weather issues. Obviously there could be some timing issues and so forth. And to be honest with you, sometimes that folks are not paying attention the way they should be.
TPS not the only government entity with violations. The I-Team discovered dozens by reviewing hundreds of documents. We found some TARPS buses running red lights here at Alexis and Lewis, and here's 2 at Lasky and Lewis, 6 days apart. A school bus with the Lucas County Board of Developmental Disabilities caught going 32 in a 20. Another one running a red light. A car from the Lucas County Commissioner's Office, 61 in a 50. A Port Authority SUV, 46 in a 35. Lucas County Metropolitan Housing Authority running a red light. But the group with the largest amount of violations is the City of Toledo. It's the largest fleet, but still not acceptable, according to the city's safety director.
Not surprising because, we have our city employees out in vehicles throughout the city conducting city official business.
We found 65 camera violations for city vehicles, which is red lights and speed violations.
It's not surprising that there are violations out there.
So now, just who pays the tickets? Taxpayer money bought the vehicles, so do those same taxpayers pay the fines? So far, the answer is no. City officials say it isn't hard to identify the driver of their vehicles. It's up to the department head to get that employee to pay.
It's bothersome, but we're going to make sure that the department heads take care of their business.
Here's the most updated list from Toledo Police with how many of the tickets are paid and how many are still outstanding or in collections. Many entities like TPS sign the affidavit on the ticket saying who was actually driving the vehicle.
It's not a liability of the district at that point anymore. So whether they pay it or not is really between them and the company. But we make sure it's not a liability of the district anymore.
An appeal can be filed after 21 days, a late fee is issued, and if it's still not paid, it goes into default and then into collections. And there's not a whole lot of motivation to pay these tickets. According to the Bureau of Motor Vehicles, if you have an unpaid moving violation, that's going to affect your ability to renew your registration and your license. If you have 3 or more unpaid parking violations, that's going to affect your ability only on the registration. If you have unpaid speed or red light camera violations, that's going to affect neither. Of course, these new images also bring up questions of safety. Whenever a bus like this has a violation, district leaders bring that driver in for a safety meeting.
And we also want to make sure that they're conscious of how we drive. So there is a hearing process that goes on to make sure that they understand the importance of being safe. So they do go through a disciplinary process also.